Jordan Peterson gets dunked on in the podcast. That's right, people. So Jordan Peterson did this podcast where initially it was called One Christian versus 20 Atheists, and then now it's called Jordan Peterson versus 20 Atheists. And so Jordan Peterson made some points, but the big thing that happened was he didn't claim that he was a Christian. And so today it'll be a little longer, but I do want to give my take on what I feel like us as Christians should do in these situations. First point, I feel like we should establish that, hey, something's out there. What came first, the chicken or the egg? For any non-believers, that's what I start with. What came first, chicken or the egg? We can't answer it. We don't know. The second thing we want to establish is right or wrong. Jordan Peterson said this. He said conscience, right? We don't know what's right or wrong, but we have an innate sense that says, hey, maybe killing's wrong. Maybe hurting little children is wrong, right? Where does that come from? We don't know, right? And I feel like if a non-believer believes that, then we have somewhere to go, right? And so then to wrap it up, Christianity is faith-based. It's these group of guys who said, hey, we heard from this thing that's out there. Turns out there are these things that are right and wrong. Here they are. And then there's this truth, and there's this guy coming, and then this whole thing, and they wrote this rule book. And they died believing this rule book called the Bible. And all these stories about Jesus and everything, they died claiming these things. That's all Christianity is. And so I feel like when we get caught up in the philosophies and the mathematics behind it, we lose sight of the fact that Christianity, at the end of the day, is faith-based. And that's why I feel like Jordan Peterson didn't really mention. He went hard on the facts, and I feel like that's where he kind of got caught up, and too much of that. And that's why I feel like he should have leaned in more on is the fact that these are claims on things that we actually don't know. We don't know whether it came first, chicken or the egg. But these guys say they've heard the truth, and that's what we believe.